This is New York. Cue siren. This section is where it really sets people apart. Welcome everybody, Nikita here and welcome to my career corner. So in today's video, we'll be discussing how to make the most of your LinkedIn profile. Welcome everybody, Nikita here and welcome to my new series on my channel, which is the Nikz Career Corner. In the first video, we spoke about resources for immigrants and how I have been maneuvering that space, and in today's video we are going in depth. We are speaking about LinkedIn and how to make the most of your LinkedIn profile. So let's get right into this video. So I want to apologize in advance if you guys hear a lawnmower. Can't do no better, honestly. So let's get right into the video. Prior to being in the United States, I was not on LinkedIn. When I came and I enrolled in the two programs that I previously mentioned, which was New Woman New Yorker and Upwardly Global, I realized that it was essential in the whole job searching sphere. It's almost a requirement to be on LinkedIn. I find that when it is that you apply for a position, employers will check your LinkedIn, even though you should have all your should have all your relevant information on your resume. So how I look at it is that basically LinkedIn shows all your experience, right? And when you're applying for a specific job, you tailor your resume to suit you're picking out experience that you actually have, but that are critical or important to the particular job that you are applying for. So I find here in the US that most employers, they will check your resume. I don't pay for LinkedIn Premium, so I'm not able to see everybody that checks my resume, but not checks my LinkedIn profile. But normally when it is that someone contacts me from a company, I would get an email saying, you know, this and that person in this particular area checked your resume. So I think oftentimes it links back with the applications that I would have done. So let's get right into how to make the most of your LinkedIn. One thing that I think is very important for any online presence, you definitely need a photo. Once you have decided to be on an online platform, you definitely need a photo that represents you. You do not have to get a professional photograph. All you need is good lighting, a professional image, and professional is relative to what it is that you're applying for. If you are a model, if you know, like, let the photo be relevant to the job that you are seeking. I will put up a profile picture right here. For me, I have some notes as well. For me, I think a good photo for your LinkedIn profile is professional. There's good lighting, that's always necessary for any picture, and you just need to show your face from your shoulders up. And I think it is also good to have your hair pulled away from your face, so you know. So this, as I said, I will definitely pop up my LinkedIn profile picture on the screen, and this is something that I took on my own using my ring light and my phone, same thing I'm using to film today. You just want to ensure that it's a clear image of you and you look nice. That's it. I think it's important to just use a clear, crisp image that is a good representation of you. So this is something that persons are going to see, that picture, that face that they're putting to your name when you apply for something, or that is the picture that someone is seeing when you reach out to them to do an informational interview. You want to ensure that it's something that portrays you well. All right. In addition to your photo, you want to ensure that your profile has a title. This is something I learned the hard way. I didn't even realize that there was a title. My advisor from Upwardly Global, she was saying, you know, I think that you should change your title. It's something that I don't remember what they had up there, but I guess they probably just pulled it from my resume and it was an error. So I went in and I updated my title to administrative and HR professional because that captures my experience as well as what I am pursuing. I have HR experience and general administrative experience, and I am currently working as an administrative assistant. So that basically, HR and admin assistant basically captures my professional experience. You also want to put your location. You don't have to put like specific location. For me, I just put New York metropolitan area because I live in New York, seeking a job in New York. Pretty simple there. Also, your personal statements or the about section is the most important area for me on your LinkedIn profile. It's nice to have a great picture. It's nice to show where it is that you are located. It's really good to have a title so that recruiters and employers can see what it is that you are looking for on the space. However, I think this section is where it really sets people apart. The about section. So for me, what I have in my about section is I state again what it is that I have experience in. So I start out saying I am an administrative and HR professional. The second thing I state in my about section is my hard skills. Those are the technical skills that you possess that sets you apart from different candidates. Do you have any experience using particular programs or services? Are you someone that can do taxation and benefits? Whatever it is that are your specific skills that you have honed over your professional experience, you want to list those first. Those are specific to you and those are what will set you apart from a pool of candidates. So I would start off, who am I? What is my experience, or who am I? Secondly, my hard skills. Thirdly, your soft skills. Soft skills for the most part are inferred, but there are certain ones that are particular to specific job opportunities. So again, for administrative and HR, strong interpersonal skills are necessary. Great communicator, organized, efficient multitasker, things like that. That you know that for an HR person, you need to be able to talk to people. You need to be able to manage multiple things at a time. You need to be organized in order to efficiently and effectively complete tasks. So again, who you are, hard skills, soft skills. In addition to that, I put in 2 additional categories, which are my current pursuits. I am currently doing a certification in human resource, a professional certification. I think my books are right here. I'm doing the PHR, which is the professional in human resource. So I did note that on my LinkedIn page, I noted that I am currently pursuing my PHR certification because I think that is important for employers to know. I have overseas experience, and sometimes that may not, some persons may not understand fully what your experience is because it's not in the country that you are applying for a job. So that is telling someone that yes, I have the experience, but also actively building on my experience by increasing my knowledge in your country. So that's one thing. Whatever academic pursuits, certifications that you have or that you are pursuing, well, if you have it, it will be listed in your profile below. But if you are currently pursuing it, I would list that in my about section. And the last thing, this is just something I threw in at the end, I listed something fun. So for me, I listed that, and I have it written down. I am currently exploring New York and documenting my journey. So stated who I am, HR and administrative professional, hard skills, all the systems, tools that I know how to use and that are relevant to the jobs that I'm applying for. Soft skills, interpersonal skills, dynamic personality, able to work with a diverse group, all of these good things. And I am currently third thing, my interest, currently pursuing the PHR certification. And the last thing, that I am currently living in New York enjoying my time here and documenting that journey. So that for me is how I position my LinkedIn profile. In addition to that, another tip that I will give you, if it is that you are trying to make connection, personalize your connection request. If it is that you are requesting to connect with someone that you met, if you met them say in a online workshop and they were the presenter, what I would do is write down something during the presentation, and this should be something genuine, because when things genuine, people know. So you want to write down something that you probably have learned from that individual, identify yourself, letting them know, hi, my name is Nikita, I was a part of that workshop today, and I really want to thank you for sharing XYZ. I would love to connect. Personalize your connections, especially if this is New York. Cue siren. Okay. Oh, yes. So if it is that you don't have a lot of connections, you want to ensure, whether or not you want to ensure that when you send a connection request, you're not just sending something dry, boom. You want to personalize it and let persons, give person. Yes. So you want to ensure that your connection requests are personalized. Again, this is just a good look on your part, and it gives people an idea of who you are and why you would want to connect. So definitely personalize your connection requests. So guys, those are a few of my tips for having a strong LinkedIn profile. Ensure that you have a great profile picture that represents you well. Ensure that you stay where you are, city, state, what it is that you have experience in or that you're seeking employment in. Also, something that I was utilizing, I don't know if it helped, but when it is that I was actively seeking a job, I did use that banner that LinkedIn provides to say that I am actively seeking a job. It's just a little banner around the picture that shows persons that view your profile that, yeah, look, work. So if that is something that is helpful for you, I would definitely do that as well. And guys, all the best in your career pursuits. The next video in this series will be on informational interviews, all the tips and tricks that I have been learned, how to request, prepare, and do well in an informational interview. So if that is something that you are interested in seeing, definitely subscribe, and that will be the next video in this series. If you haven't already, definitely check out my first video, which is resources for immigrants. That will be linked below. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.